Steve, do you want to hear a thought that will change everything you have to think about animals?
About animals? Yeah.
Animals.
I thought you were going to say anime.
No, not anime. I mean, animals, anime, you know. Jury's out on that one.
We'll see. Sure. Hit me.
So, you know the humble chameleon, like Yuke is.
Yeah, yeah.
What is a chameleon but a different flavored frog? You ever think about that?
Well, chameleons are reptiles.
Mm-hmm.
Frogs are amphibians.
Mm-hmm.
So
But they're like the same guy, though.
Well, frogs have like a fleshy mucus type situation going on. Reptiles have the scales. Amphibians need water a lot more than reptiles do.
Have you ever considered that they're both green and they both got big tongue?
Yeah, I guess. Well, there's some frogs that are different colors. And some lizards. Chameleons even sometimes aren't green.
I don't think chameleons are known for changing their color. I don't think you can convince me on that one. So, Steve, we can change the state by touching this button. But how could one touch a button and get into the book at the same time?
Make a clone.
Oh, yeah, shadow clones, like the Naruto. I know I said
Just
it wrong.
like, yeah.
Don't worry. I know about Naruto. I know his deal.
Yeah, you know all about him.
Yeah.
Wait, was the frog thing going somewhere, or was it just...
Oh, no, that was the entire thought. I was like, I should ask Steve about frogs. Because unlike now, I was very sleepy and thought it'd be funny to say that frogs and chameleons were the same. Was it?
Glad I was here to help.
Was it funny, Steve? Did you enjoy hearing that? Oh, well, as long as someone enjoyed it. So, Steve, I have a question, because I was thinking about this, because you know how only 15 seconds pass in between, like, when we record episodes and I sit down to edit them, because editing them is a very short process. I definitely don't have to, like, rewatch the entire episode again or anything.
Yeah. You just stick it in and hit go.
And no time has passed.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that button in the middle of that room. Yooka-Laylee, the 3D platforming one, not Impossible Lair. There's buttons in that game.
Yeah.
But it's not nearly as button heavy as, say, a Banjo-Kazooie.
Sure, yeah.
I you know, maybe that's not saying a whole terrible amount, but, like, you know, it's not as button heavy. And I was thinking about this button, and I was like, is this, like, the only important button in the game? And, you know, that was that's as far as I ever got with that thought. Because I instead, when I had time to actually, like, look into my thoughts and investigate things about this game, I may have put my attention into the wrong spot. Something I have never been known to do.
And the right spot in this instance would be figuring out how many buttons there are.
Look, Steve, I've said that I was gonna be wrong regardless. Why did you think my hypothetical other scenario where I feel like that was a better use of my time would be a good use of time? Look, Steve, I don't like to say this, and if you're listening at home, please just close your ears. But this is a lose-lose podcast. Oh, not podcast. We don't do that. Let us play. No one's winning here. Except, if you're listening, you can listen again. The winners at home love to hear this, and they're winning by listening to this every single day. You know? That's what I have to say.
Yeah.
Let us play for winners.
Love to win, love to play.
Mm-hmm. It's just, your lives are made better by watching this. I don't know what to say. I didn't even say that. That's something that you would have said. I'm just trying to think about what you would say.
You're just thinking of their needs.
Yeah, their needs. They need to know how many buttons there are in this game. And I feel, compared to having played Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, the answer was a crate. Surprise.
Well, I'm pretty surprised.
Yeah, you put a box and a button. Who would have guessed? But shoot and dang. Steve, was I trying to make a point?
I don't know.
I don't. There wasn't a point. Let's go into the level.
Well, jumping off of that, I ate Carl's Jr. for the first time maybe ever. And I had a stomach ache for the next 3 days.
Oh, wow. I was going to say, I was having some stomach trouble earlier this week. And
you should
I
try
have
some
not.
Carl's Jr.
Yeah, maybe that would help get me back to let's just keep glowing. I don't care. Well, we've only been shadow puppets a few times. We'll continue to be shadow puppets, along with our new tonic, Quillsplosion, which I feel is one of the better tonics in the game. I love it. It's very good. You're going to get to see a whole lot of what it does, and this tonic is going to be incredibly important to us later. Whoops, that guy was an angry minion, and then I just, they got the teeth out in front, so it hurts you. You gotta attack from the back or hop on the head if you want to hurt him. And then Laylee died. Something you don't want to do in this video. Oh, you especially don't want to do it now because I needed Buddy Slam, so only one answer.
Oops.
What else would we do? If you're ever in a situation where you need a Buddy Slam, you just die, and then Laylee comes back.
You need a buddy.
You need a buddy, and if your buddy's not there, you should just be dead. Right, Steve? That's what I'm always saying to you, and you're always saying that it's really upsetting that I keep saying that over and over again.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
I wish you would stop, but
you know me.
I suppose there's nothing I can do.
No one can stop me. Please, no. I was gonna say please stop me, but no one can stop me, and that's what's good about me, actually. Oh, so whenever you defeat enemies with Quillsplosions, they drop a couple quills. So it's a nice way to build up a couple quills, or maybe build up a couple 10,000 of quills if you really know what to do. Not that you would ever.
Is that the amount that you need?
Oh, Steve, do you want to know the amount that I need right now, or because I got the numbers, I can look over, I guess. Okay, so, no, never mind. I'm not gonna do it because I was looking over and I was like, I need to play this game. I guess I could stop for a second and do it. I'll stop for a second. We got video game music we can listen to, and everyone loves to listen to video game music. So I went and looked into how many quills we needed for the rest of the game, because we've hit a point where we don't need quills for anything left in the overworld. The last overworld thing we needed to unlock was the key that we needed to use to get into the Pipe Daddy's pipe room machine. So you only need 3,000 quills for everything in the overworld. Those being the key to Rampo's Cave, the 2 missing fan parts, and the key to Pipe Daddy Pipe Home. And we need 24,734 more quills for all of our remaining tonics. If you wanted to unlock all the tonics, who would ever do that? And if you just want to know how many you need for all tonics in general, so, not including the ones... It's all tonics. What I just said was not including the ones we have. That's 28,834, assuming that I could see those numbers right, which... Who would know? One of the things I thought about was, boy, I should make the text bigger in this spreadsheet that I have with all the important knowledge I need to know, because I can't get close enough to see anything in it. Because
did you then make it bigger, or did you just think you should?
I just thought I should, and then I didn't, which is
excellent.
Yeah, I do that a lot. I was thinking about it the other day. Steve, you may have heard about a devastating thing that recently happened to me vis-a-vis putting things on my calendar and then looking into them instead of just assuming you put something on a calendar and knew it was good. And I guess we could talk about that, but it's not important. And we only stick to the facts here. But
that is factual.
I didn't get it. Oh, I guess I could have gone to that checkmate. That probably would have been a good idea. Probably. That's fine.
Probably.
I just realized, last night. Last night was a difficult one for me. But I woke up at one point and was like, holy shit! I have this event coming up that I should probably put on my calendar that I know I haven't. And then I put it on my calendar. And don't you just love to hear a happy ending?
And you never checked to see if it was still happening. I assumed you had put that on there months ago.
Oh yeah, I did. It was the season 5 continuing of Riverdale episode 11. I had put it on there months ago that it was supposed to come back one day, and then the day before.
Get the checkmate?
I will now. Thank you, Steve. I almost messed that up, but I will now. Yeah, I put it on there months ago, and then I was like, hoo boy, my day is coming up, my special day where I watch my trash show Riverdale, whomst I love. And then I found out that it had been delayed for a month. And then I was a little disappointed, so I went and complained to everybody who would listen to me about it. Because, that's an important thing to do. Human beings, we love to complain. And Riverdale. Riverdale is also important. If you are a connoisseur of garbage television, absolute fucking trash. Hard to think about, like, a positive thing I could say about it, other than that it is very, like, just the worst thing that it's so unapologetically bad, to the point where I think maybe in the first Yook we may have talked about, maybe it's just I'm conflating conversations we'd had about it, but we may have talked about whether Riverdale is intentionally as bad as it is or not in the first Yook. Who knows? No one can go back and check.
I thought that was in this one, but also I'm pretty sure we've had that conversation
Many
number of times at this point.
I have no idea, Steve. I was thinking about it because, like, when I take the short 15 seconds it takes me to edit these, because I don't have to rewatch the entire thing or anything.
Yeah.
I don't. So, but I was thinking about it. I was like, oh shit, if I ever say something and then I'm like, haha, I'm sure I said that before. It's like, that's like the impossible thing for me to check. I'm not going to go back and watch these a third time, or you can't. Well, watching the first time is playing, but you know what I mean. You understand.
You're looking at it with your eyes right now. You're watching it.
Yeah. We don't actually need this bomb, and I'm hoping this is going to work out the way we can, because there's a little fun thing you can do with this bomb that you told me that you didn't know you could do, Steve. If you shoot it straight up and you get out of the way, and it went the other way. But you see that? It turned into a quack bomb.
Wow.
So it'll just kind of like go, and I thought it would home in on Yook. I'm not entirely sure which way it goes. I didn't test that enough. I was just like, oh, yeah. It went the way I didn't want it to go, so it probably just homes in on Yook. And that bomb will hurt you if it hits you.
It didn't have that far to go anyway.
Yeah. But hopefully everyone got... Did you get a good view of it, Steve?
I got a great view of it, which is good, because that's the one time I will see it.
Yeah, I'll definitely never just be like, I should do this again. There's actually a point in this game where on my first playthrough, I did that accidentally, where I just shot a bomb up, and then I was like, oh, hey. And then it came back down, and then I saw that, and I was like, what happened? And for some reason in my brain, I was like, this is an Easter egg with this level specifically. And then at some point, it, like, dawned on me that was like, no, that's not what happened. There's actually nothing up there that we need to go for. But you can make that jump.
I believe you.
I was going to try one more time. I was going to say I'll try one more time and then I'll leave, because there's nothing to do up there. But you see this fourth coin, which, thank God we did get the third one. That third one isn't in a difficult spot where you just have to, like, jump off the like windmill conveyor belts, but that's one that I have forgotten to get in the past.
Going?
Where am I going?
Yeah, you didn't get the coin.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Don't worry, Steve. I got this one. Wink. Oh, wait, it's normally bad when you wink, actually, so unwink. I didn't wink that one. Oh, well, there goes that quill. That's fine. I got the normie. I proved normie that I was better. Oh, well, look at this, Steve.
Couldn't you have just gone up the...
You can't.
Oh,
it's
no,
going the other way. The gimmick for this level...
Well, no, but... Oh, you can't go through the floor there. I thought it was open.
Oh, no, yeah. You can't go through that floor. Yeah. I tried that a lot. The gimmick for this one, CROSSWIRE... I'm going to say the negative part first, because you're supposed to say the positive part second, I guess.
Leave off on a high note, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I feel that this is the alternate state that changes the least about the level, because CROSSWIRE, what happens is, like, things go the opposite direction, so, like, the conveyor belts and the windmills, like, spin the other way, like any rotating things. It just goes the other way.
Well, lucky for me... I've completely forgotten about what the original state was, because, as you've said before, it's been 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And definitely not 2 full weeks.
No. Why would that happen? we play this all at once. We've said it before. It's canon. It's a joke that, not a joke, a concept that we do that gets only better every single time we say it. Oh, also the angries, you just have to attack them. I'm pretty sure I've said this before. You don't actually have to jump on them to defeat them and make like the next angry appear. You can just smack them, roll into them, whatever you're feeling, you know? However you want to defeat the angry thing that lives inside of you. You can do it if it hurts. But yeah, this one I feel out of any of the alternate states is the like least changed, which I don't mind super much. Like a lot of the alternate states are level changers because they change the level a whole lot. And I think it's fine where it's one like, hey, this one is maybe conceptually not as strong. I'm sure somebody sat down and was like, I'm sure the gameplay changes a whole lot whenever you do this. And honestly, I don't feel like it changes too much. I feel like some of the arrangements get a little bit harder, you know, going the other way. I should have gotten the guy. That was my bad, but that's fine. I just won't die.
It's always good to not die.
And I don't mean
life
that just
end in video games.
Yeah, I don't mean that for this level. That's just a carte blanche statement. I will not die.
You're not gonna trip and fall down every one of your stairs.
No, it wasn't stairs, Steve. It was into my door because I had a shopping bag in the wrong place, and then it really hurt Steve. I realize. Talking to Evie, I realized maybe some of the things I say in these are horrific, like maybe saying something about my friend's leg tumor exploding.
Sure.
Like maybe the things I say are bad and I shouldn't be saying them. But I'm going to say this anyways. I managed to get a sliver of glass in my knee today. And
in your knee?
It's honestly a miracle it happened because...
It's a miracle that it happened.
Well, not a miracle in that it was good. A miracle in that it's very statistically improbable. So this is Debbie, who's named after... I should have made the text bigger. Debbie Bestwick, who is the CEO of Team 17, who published Yooka-Laylee and Yooka-Laylee and the Possible Lair. So it's statistically improbable because I know exactly what glass I broke and what it was from. But I broke that glass months ago, and I have swept my floor and stuff, but it was stuck into my yoga mat, and I was like, this is insane to me because I use that thing several times a week to do my cool core exercises because I'm so ripped and strong. And it was like, how did it, because it didn't break, it broke on my table, and then I cleaned it up, and I guess maybe I swept glass and then somehow got it stuck in far enough and just have never pressed hard enough on that part of the mat to make it, and like it was a very small sliver, but like it hurt and it was confusing.
I'm learning so much.
Steve, I need somebody to take care of me.